guys, welcome back to my channel. I sound so dead inside, but it's morning. But I thought it'd be a good idea for me to record another reading vlog that I'm in the middle of so many, but this is different. I thought it'd be cool. So I'm gonna go and meet Chloe Gong for her book signing for her book Immortal Longings, and I'm going to read the book in this vlog and see my thoughts. Very creative idea, I know. I thought it'd be a good idea. And also, not gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared to see my thoughts on the book because so far people who have read it haven't been crazy about it. So I'm keeping my expectations low, and even from the beginning, just when a YA author is going into adult, you don't know how that's gonna go. But you know, I'm curious to see my immediate thoughts with the first book. But right now, it already has a 3.9 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and the book just came out. So this is based off of arcs, people reading arcs. So I'm a little scared. So I'm gonna read what Immortal Longings is about. I usually don't read the synopsis for books, but here we are. We're just gonna read it. Every year, thousands in the kingdom of Thailand will flock to the capital twin cities, San-Ir, where the palace, I can't read, hosts a set of games. For those confident enough in their ability to jump between bodies, competitors across San-Ir fight to the death to win unimaginable riches. Princess Kalia Tuolemi lurks in hiding. 5 years ago, a massacre killed her parents. What? A massacre killed her parents and left the palace of Air empty, and she was the one who did it. Before King Kasa's forces in San can capture, she plans to finish the job and bring down the monarchy. Her reclusive uncle always greets the victor of the games, so if she wins, she gets her opportunity at last to kill him. Enter Anton Makusa, an exiled aristocrat. His childhood love has lain in a coma since they were both ousted from the palace, and he's deep in debt trying to keep her alive. Thankfully, he's one of the best jumpers in the kingdom, flitting from body to body at will. His last chance at saving her is entering the games and winning. Kala finds both an unexpected alliance with Anton and help from King Kasa's adopted son, August, who wants to mend Talon's ills. But the three of them have different goals, even as Kalia and Anton's partnership spirals into something all-consuming. Before the game closes, Kalia must decide what she's playing for, her lover or her kingdom. Damn. I have really liked her books in the past. I do know she does very descriptive, slow world building, but I liked it a lot how she did it with her world building in These Violent Delights. So I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. And also, I better like it because I have the Waterstones edition coming in the mail too. So I better like it. Okay. So I got my book. It's right here. There was a line to obviously see Chloe Gong and to meet her and everything, and to have it more personalized to you. The thing is that I have work tomorrow. The line was too long, and I was group 9. They were still on group 3 by 8:30, and I'm like, I could see her again. I've already seen her once. I could see her again for the next book signing, you know? And it's already signed by Chloe Gong, you know? Just have it more personalized. I already have like 2 books personally signed to me, so I'll be fine. But I got the book. Kind of want to get the sticker off. And I did want to record, but I feel like it was too obvious that I was recording. So, yeah. So sorry you didn't get any footage at all for this. But, I got the book. Seeing Chloe Gong was great. She was funny. She was a good time. I actually really do just enjoy her book signings just for her. whether I like the book or not. I do definitely think Chloe Gong is a great person and she's very talented. So I'm very excited to see my thoughts on this book. And it's short for an adult fantasy. So I'm curious to see how this goes. I'm debating if I should get the audiobook too while listening, because reading has been very difficult for me. Kind of need help with that. We'll see if the audiobook is good or not, because I genuinely do want to just enjoy this book like right now, but we'll see. Also, Kpop Haul, I got ATEEZ's album at Barnes & Noble. We went to the Strand bookstore, but yeah, I got ATEEZ. I'm becoming a fan. The CDs are always the last priority in every K-pop album, but that's fine. I'm not complaining there. Wait, there's more? I did not see that. Wait, what's in here? Are these temporary tattoos? Shut the fuck up. These are temporary tattoos. I am absolutely going to do one. Okay, sorry. There's already photo cards in here. You mean to tell me there's more? Okay. I saw what I saw. Who's the other one? So, just men. I got men. Probably none of y'all care. But you know what? I care. I also got Jongho and and Wooyoung. So I thought I only saw this. I didn't know there was more. Love to see it. And then I got Stray Kids, 5-star. This is the Sungmin edition. I didn't mean to, but now I'm collecting every single member. But it's really cool because each CD has like their own design for each member, which I think is really cool. It makes it more unique when you're collecting it. So yeah, each one of these are completely different. Mind you, I already have 4 different versions of the album, just in general. And I just bought this. Not complaining. A good haul. Also, I have a shirt coming. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow though. Update. I did find the audiobook on Scribd for Immortal Longings. So I am actually gonna try to read this and upload. Again, sorry you didn't even see a glimpse of Chloe Gong. I didn't even take a photo. I just felt so weird. Here we are. But yeah, I'm definitely actually gonna try to read this book and see my thoughts. And with the audiobook too, I feel like it helps me give it a fair chance. Again, not everyone reads the audiobook, but yeah. Morning. I just woke up, but you saw I got the book and the manga. In terms of the Avatar books, I never know when they're coming out, so it's genuinely such a nice surprise. I'm very excited. But this, I already know what it is. That is so pretty. So this is the Waterstones signed edition. I don't know how many more signatures of Chloe Gong I could possibly keep having. Maybe ASMR. That was not ASMR. So yeah, this is the American copy, which I actually do like, considering like these are faces too, like I didn't know. But then this, I better like this book. If I don't, there's gonna be a problem. Hey guys, so as you saw, I finally started Immortal Longings. I'm on page 10. Reason why is because I really want to finish 7 Days in June. And I'm getting there. I'm actually making progress. But I started Immortal Longings, and immediate reaction, it's very direct in setting up what it's doing in terms of the world. Already kind of showing the magic system already, and that's 11 pages in. But I'm very excited to actually keep continuing this book. It's hard because I keep seeing reviews and I'm like, is it gonna be good? I'm trying not to think about it and just keeping my expectations low. I'm just such a Chloe Gong stan. I hope I at least like it, you know? And I forgot how much manga I read. Yeah. So I read Sakamoto Days, volume 3, and I think I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. It's going into a backstory of one of the characters, which is really nice. We're getting to know a little bit more about the character's life while also going on a little mission. I'm excited to keep going with this. I've already read Laid Back Camp with Zoe, and buddy reading Laid Back Camp with Zoe is always such a good time. We both gave this a 4 out of 5. This is kind of us, well, me, I feel like I'm being picky in a sense, but it seems like the next volume is going to be set on Christmas. So we're not going to read volume 4 until Christmas time. So you can imagine how that's going. But I really enjoyed this. I love reading it. It makes me want to have winter. Like, I felt guilty had the sun beaming behind me through the window while I'm reading Laid Back Camp in this, like, cozy, cold, like, I don't know. Me, personally, I don't like the heat, so reading this, I'm like, oh my god. I'm not crazy about snow either. I don't camp either. I don't like the outdoors. This is so cute. And I read Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 16 because the anime has started back again for season 2. So I thought I'd keep reading. And of course, this was basically a 5 out of 5 stars, honestly. No complaints whatsoever. I realized why I kind of stopped reading Jujutsu Kaisen for a minute and took a break. There's so much brain power to read this series. It's such a complicated world, and I've been taking in so much Jujutsu Kaisen content, and even Jujutsu Kaisen fan has said that they read 10 chapters before to read the newest chapter that's updated. But you love it. Like, I don't know. I love this story, and I'm currently in the middle of volume 17, actually. I could have finished it last night, but I was, like, too sleepy. But I do want to see where this story keeps going. I am going to take my time, though, because I have 18 and 19 left, and volume 20 is coming out this month in August, but that next volume ain't gonna come out until way later, so I like to read my volumes slow. But yeah, I'm enjoying this already. Now time for a little haul. I got Komi Can Communicate Volume 26, Lovesick Ellie Volume 11. I actually just finished filming a manga haul, finally. That needed to happen. Glad it did. And I was able to put my manga away because I have it like stacked on like one of my shelves, and I leave it there until I record. I haven't recorded since June, so finally recorded and I was able to put them away. But yeah, these are included in the vlog. Obviously, some of my faves. And then in terms of books, I have a lot of books coming in. I did that to myself. And you know what? That's fine, because I've been going through it. I need retail therapy, so this is what I had to do. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, I got volume 25 in the mail today. So I have 5 volumes left to collect, and I should be done. I'm very excited. I am going to get some acrylic stands so all of Slam Dunk could be showed off in its glory. Yeah, I'm really excited to start this series and read it. So this is another manga I got. Now, in terms of books, I got Piranesi by Suzanne Clark. This book is just something I've been wanting for a long time now. It always grabbed my attention, had a gut feeling, you know? And then people have been saying really good things about it. Yeah, it's about a labyrinth escaping, I believe, or something. I don't know. Then I got Beneath the Moon, Fairy Tales, Myths, and Divine Stories from Around the World. This artist, I'm a fan of their work, and they have these cards, but this is like actually the in-depth book about the story. So as a fan of the artist, had to get it. But I'm really excited because I really like the art of this. This could be a cute little coffee table book. I'm gonna say everything is a coffee table book, but yes, I really like that. Then yesterday, I got the Penguin Book of Japanese Short Stories, and honestly, I just think this is so cute. I'm obsessed with this, and I do really like Japanese literature, and I want to get into it more, but I didn't know like what short stories like I should get. But this one is just so cute. I couldn't pass up on it. And then today, I had Slam Dunk come in, and 2 other books. So I got Brandon Sanderson's Trust of the Emerald Sea. Now, the thing is, I ordered a different edition now of this book, so I might be giving it away. And Zoe and Taylor and I are going to buddy read this book, our first Brandon Sanderson book. I'm very excited. And by buddy read, it's just very loosely reading the book around the same time. That's basically what it means. But I will say, I do want to come for Blackwell's because first experience with Blackwell's, Zoe got me a gift and the manga didn't come. Customer service seems to be good, but the manga didn't come. Now, what is this? How am I gonna spend that much on a book? And it comes like this. Call me privileged or whatever, say whatever you want to say. It's not the end of the world, but this ain't no stenciled edges, man. I got ThistleFoot by Jenna Rose Nethercott, and this book, just like when it came out, it grabbed my attention so much, and I haven't heard much people talk about it except Dawn of Pages, who really liked it, and this was in like the Goodreads Awards. And once I found out the concept about this book, I was very intrigued. I think I'll talk about it more in my book haul, whenever the hell I do it. Hope you enjoyed my little haul and update. I feel like it was really cute. But Immortal Longings, it's getting started. It's happening. The whole point of the vlog. Hey, so I don't know what happened to me today. I was like, let me just see how much I could read this weekend. So I'm kind of doing like a 24-hour, 48 readathon for myself. But I started reading more of Immortal Longings at 7 o'clock, right at 7. And I read over 100 pages. And now I'm on page 227. And my thoughts so far, I'm actually enjoying this. I think like once you get past the 100-page mark, I don't know, I was enjoying it a lot more. I was invested. I still want to keep reading. It's 1 in the morning though, so I don't know if I will, but I'm enjoying it a lot. I do think there are certain things I'm not crazy about, and I could imagine if you're reading physically, like only physically, it would be difficult. I'm listening to the audiobook while reading physically, so I feel like I kind of have a benefit in that. The audiobook is pretty good. I would recommend it, but I don't know. I think because I got used to that world building, it's not bothering me as much, but it's still there. So a part of me does kind of like zone out a little bit. And I think I'll talk more about it towards when I finished the book. I was just invested. I just kept reading. I was just taking a break every 50 pages and I was in it. It was so enjoyable. Also, random, I should show you that I got Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. I don't know. It was just a book I've been wanting and I got it. You know, books more to my TBR, just casual things, you know, that I need to calm down with. So I finished Immortal Longings. Technically, I'm wrapping up the vlog because I finished Immortal Longings. I enjoyed it. I ended up giving it a 3.25 out of 5 stars. I almost was gonna give it a 3.5, but I think 3.25 works because after I think about it, there is still some things that don't make sense to me. But I'm very excited for the second book. I'm definitely gonna grab it because the way this book ended, I was like, excuse me, I am ready. But I'll just like say my thoughts in terms of the characters themselves. I don't love them, but I don't hate them either. I like them for who they are. They're fine. There are some characters in here that I'm wondering if they're gonna be important in the next book, because to some extent, they didn't have to be there. I feel like some of the characters were there for the plot to keep going. But if they play a role in the second book, that would be really cool as well. But I don't know. Let's see. The romance. There is romance in here. I was liking the tension. I liked how the tension was building up to it. I wasn't crazy about how it was after they confessed. You know what I mean? I was still eating it up. Let's be real here. That 0.25 is me eating that shit up. Again, I enjoyed it for what it was. It didn't make me die inside. Does that make sense? Because I've had that before. In terms of the plot, I actually liked the plot. I liked what was happening in the book and the events. It was pretty action-packed for me personally. Like, obviously, it could be a lot more action-packed, but I liked it for what it was. In terms of the info dumping, because I know that was like the main thing about this book, definitely the info dumping could be cut out a bit. And I've only read These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends. I really like those books a lot. She went with a more straightforward direction in terms of world building and everything. And I am more of a medium, slow-paced person, I've come to realize now, which is surprising for me because I do like my fast-paced books. In terms of setting the world and everything, I do like the details. I do like all that. So I am more on the side of like, I don't hate info dumping, but it was happening pretty often for me to be like, okay. And especially if you're reading physically, I could see how you would skim over that. Because I kind of was like blanking out at some of the world building when I was listening to the audiobook and reading physically. I was blanking on some of it. I could envision the world really well, which is nice. In terms of this being compared to like the Hunger Games, yes and no. Like, it does have the grand scheme of the Hunger Games, like everyone's gonna die and one person will win. So I enjoyed that. I think that's what kept me going, because especially after the 100-page mark, I was eating this book up. The fact that I read over 200 pages in less than 12 hours, that's crazy, because I haven't had a moment like that in so long where I just kept going and I wanted to keep going. I'm really curious how the second book is gonna go, and I'm really rooting for Chloe Gong because I'm a Chloe Gong fan, and a lot of people have said this is like their least favorite of her works, and I could see why, because I think I'll probably end up agreeing with that as well, because even based off of ratings alone, I gave These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends like 4.5 out of 5 stars for both. So for this to be a 3.25 is kind of like, I don't know if this book would be for everybody, because I see its cons, and also the dialogue itself. Again, this was just where I was kind of eating it up, but I could see where the dialogue is like, can we just like chill out for a second? The plot twists ate it up. I ate up the plot twists that were happening in this book. The whole point of like the world in general and the system of jumping is where your soul, like, you could jump to a different person when you want to, and there are certain rules about that, and I do feel like I was able to understand the whole point of jumping, but I could see where people could get confused to some extent, and especially when there's info dumping about the world, and then there's the system as well of jumping, you're kind of like, what? I liked it. I thought it was unique. I thought it was cool. I didn't see anything wrong with it. Yeah. So it really is like, I don't love it, but I definitely don't hate it either. I enjoyed it for what it was, and I'm very excited for the second book. And you saw I have the Waterstone's edition of Immortal Longings. I'm not mad that I have the other copy. Again, I am a Chloe Gong fan, and the fact that I overall liked this book, I feel like that's a good sign. Totally up to you if you feel like checking it out. I would recommend the audiobook. I think I would recommend the audiobook. It was kind of easy to tune out some of the world building, I'd say, but I'm such a like history nerd that I like it, so I was paying attention. But I can't blame people, and a part of me does wish there was a little bit more depth to knowing about these characters, because the fact that there was something that happened in the past for the main character, it got me excited. It got me wanting more. And even like flashbacks, well, there isn't like flashbacks, but talking about the past, it made me want to know more about that. I don't know. I like more details and things. That's just me. Of course, a longer book doesn't mean better, but I feel like could have been edited a little bit. Maybe like a tiny bit longer. And cut out some few things, add a little bit of other things. I hope that makes sense here. That's my thoughts on Immortal Longings. I think it's worth a shot to see if you would like it, but I am very excited about the second book. I mean, I talked about the pros, the cons. I think the main pro is like, I was just enjoying the book, like the plot, the games. I hope any of that made sense, and I did hope you enjoy. I am gonna end this vlog off with me seeing Blackpink. But you know, I thought it'd be fun to go for the vibes. It would be my first K-pop concert, which is technically a huge deal. But yeah, so I'm gonna go see Blackpink tonight. I gotta figure out what to wear, but I'm excited.